Hello, so welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Ciaphas Cain here, my Jedi Knight here on the world of Odessen. And where we last left off, we believe, we finally destroyed the Sith Emperor Valkorian Tenebrae for good. Unfortunately, time waits for no man. And there are still events in motion which aren't exactly good for the Alliance. Before we head over to Alliance operations to learn more about this developing situation, we have some more mail. Tau was going to join us with Task Force Nova. But yeah, her and her Padawan were tracking down these pirates, these dire skulls. A message from Senia, of course. I don't think I need to tell you how disastrous it would have been if we had failed to stop Valkorian from returning in any form. That being said, forgive me, but I don't know who else to turn to, and I don't wish to burden Arkan with this. I thought saying what I did to Valen would bring some closure, some peace for her spirit, but for me as well, however selfish that may sound. But I fear all I have done has made things worse. I'm haunted by a feeling that my daughter will never truly rest. So we may have gone with the Valkorian, but Valen may still be around as a Force spirit. That would complicate matters. And now, of course, Senia's son, Arkan. I can't recall if I ever told you this, but after you defeated him the first time, I could not shake the feeling that some part of Valkorian was waiting for us, somewhere out there. I always thought that perhaps I was being paranoid, that my fears were unfounded. I despise knowing I was right. But you knew how to handle him again. It never ceases to amaze me how easily you defy my father. Now that the last traces of Valkorian are gone, I feel like I can finally breathe. You will forever have my gratitude for ridding the galaxy of my father's presence. Of course, we have Scourge, of course. And the subject of a new path. I'm going to do something that is very difficult for me, and I would not ask it from anyone but you. I need your help. For all of my unnaturally long life, my focus has always been singular. Protect Vitiate, destroy Vitiate. Always laboring towards one goal for one person. But now, Vitiate is gone, and I find myself at the start of many uncertain paths. Where do they lead? Toward an ambition? Toward which ambition do I direct my efforts now? Asker just trying to find his path, of course. And Kira. So it's been one hell of a ride. I found you, I lost you, I found you again. We were almost trapped inside our old Grandmaster's brain for eternity. And honestly, I loved every second of it. Maybe not the losing you part, but the rest, I loved it because I was with you. I know there's still a lot to do but waiting for us around the corner, but as long as I'm with you, I'm ready for anything. Not just ready, excited. I mean, how could I not be? So, we may just be able to launch this new event, this Spirit of Vengeance. We'll get ourselves over to Alliance Operations and just see if we can stumble into the next part of the quest line. Yeah, looks promising.
Make the jump on my order. Not a moment sooner. Understand me? Good. There you are. I need your help.
What happened?
My advisor, Jakaya Ordo, has gone dark, overseeing a cargo run. There's been trouble recently. Some of our escort missions have been harassed.
I recall you discussing it with him, yes.
Right. Jakaya was trying to flush this group out into the open. We both knew something big was coming. Looks like it's here.
What do you know about this group?
Not much, except they've ramped up their efforts. They know our methods and are careful to stay out of reach. Jakaya was commanding my flagship, the Spirit of Vengeance 2. It takes a fleet to even slow that beast down. Whoever they are, they came prepared. You know, I expected somebody to take their shot at me. Even looked forward to it. But this is the work of cowards, not warriors. That's it. Jakaya's last known position. I'm bringing every ship I can find to that location. Meet me there.
Right behind you.
Bring an inferno, my friend. Vore.
Someone's taking a shot at Mandalore the Avenger. And we get to participate in the solo story mode of the Spirit of Vengeance Flashpoint.
Perfect timing. We have a situation here with the Spirit of Vengeance.
I see that.
We need to get you on those ships if we're gonna turn this around.
Understood. Can we cut the tethers?
We tried, and almost ripped a hole in the Spirit. Board each enemy ship, drop the power, and then deal with the tether. Is that clear?
You can count on me.
I'll clear a path to the closest ship. Fast-dropping Ras Ordo for ground support. He's motivated. That's his brother we're looking for.
I remember. Any word from Jakaya?
None. We need to move fast.
Okay, start your run.
Guest of honor has just arrived, Mandalore. Badly, I might add.
We have a habit of that.
You need a bandage or something?
Maybe later. We've got some tethers to deal with.
That we do.
Mandalorians. Seems the Spirit of Vengeance 2 is under attack by 3 capital ships, all of which have attached tethers. The first of which is the Champion's Glory. Raz has been able to identify it as a ship belonging to Clan Varad, optimized for ship-to-ship domination. Whatever kind of vessel it once was, very little of it remains beyond its outer shell. Clan Varad removed any elements of comfort and transformed the vessel into a true instrument of the hunt. The hull is braced to fend off even the strongest of attacks, and its weapons are quickly primed and ready to target anyone unfortunate enough to display something that Clan Varad might want. In addition, Clan Varad, we haven't heard of them since the Eleusis. I believe their leader was offered up as a sacrifice to the Imperials after the unfortunate events, well, after their belief of, I suppose their desire for glory, again, it's probably the best way to put things. And we do have an entry on Raz Ordo. Ras Ordo is the youngest of a trio of siblings welcomed into the Mandalorian clan Ordo after their parents perished on a raid on their Makeb mining town. The clan soon tempered his restless energy, and he grew into a talented and deadly combatant. Serving alongside his siblings, they became an inseparable team until the death of their sister Layla during an operation on the world of Belsavis. More Mandalorians waiting
Definitely
to ambush
Mandalorian
us.
equipment. Who are we dealing with here?
And we're heading up more to a common area, now known as the Great Hall. That's a lot of poison. Not enough to stop us, but a lot of poison all the same. ambush us. Clever.
Just 2 of you are causing this trouble. Ha! Clan Varad was promised an army to fight.
You got one.
You and the tiny one will be a nice bit of fun before ripping apart the spirit of vengeance. Field Marshal Tor will reward me well for your heads.
The tiny one is wondering if you ever stop talking.
Time to get bloody.
Warlord of Clan Varad.
You will be destroyed. You are skilled, but I am unstoppable. You will be destroyed. You are skilled, but I am unstoppable. You will be destroyed.
Raz was right.
You are skilled, but I am unstoppable.
Raz was right. You really did like the sound of your own voice. You were speaking even after you died. Yeah, the Warlord of Clan Varad. So, I think we just released the tether controls here of the Champion's Glory.
That's 1. We got 2 more tethers ripping the spirit apart. Get back to your ship.
It took a lot of damage on the way in.
He's right. We'll have to use an escape pod.
I like how it's just common knowledge now that we are just a bad pilot. We're now on board the Fortune's Folly. Askson's Pleasure Barge, a formidable raiding vessel in its own right, makes an ostentatious statement. While the exterior is already magnificent to behold, those lucky enough to reach the upper echelon of service are also treated to extravagant opulence. The officers' quarters are designed for comfort, and as a reminder to the crew that they deserve to enjoy their plunder. but newer members of the crew must put in the effort to prove they are worthy to partake in the enjoyment. The decadent benefits of raiding for Bask's Sun are an earned reward. Those toiling in the rank and file roles must live in loud, cramped quarters and lead an impoverished existence. Oh, and he's a Darmander.
Some real damage. We're reading an engine room leak. That ship's crew is in trouble.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's simply just us, but we are down here in the engine deck, that's for sure. Took a bit of punishment there. Let's rest up for but a moment. To the officers' deck, more specifically the officers' kitchens. And yeah, sudden, definite, noticeable change compared to the engineering deck. they certainly like collecting their weapons and their opponents frozen in carbonite. Seems we have a bonus mission here. You found a strange notched keycard inscribed with a gold heart and the word Goldie. The notch on this side of the card indicates that another keycard has been designed to fit alongside it. Did we? Oh. Okay, so we have these dual key cards. Guess we'll see what they open. And up to the bridge. Well, I guess we can make a good, approximation of who Goldie might be. This may be a terrible idea. Yep. Goldie is, in fact, a trained rancor that missed her scheduled feeding in the chaos of the fighting. Goldie is not happy about being let out of her containment cell without a reward. I'm sorry, Goldie. And let's release this second tether.
It's damaged. No controls, and the fluctuating power keeps engaging the shields.
Can you fix it?
We just need to shut it down. That'll take care of the tether shields.
Do it.
Okay. Overriding safety protocols.
Ras, progress.
I'm getting there. 1 sec.
Ras,
Done. Shield is down. Now, how do we cut the tether?
Shay, we need a little help.
Hang on.
Nice moves, Mandalore!
No word from Jakaya yet, so that force field must be blocking comms. Cut that last tether.
Only one way to get over there. This ship.
Face piracy it is. To the bridge.
It's a beauty, isn't it?
Work hard and we'll get a gold transport as well. We'll get 10.
Yeah, golden transport. What's this? A data pad. The Stardust Gilder. When only the very best and personal luxury will do. Crafted from the finest materials by master artisans and celebrated engineers for the most discerning of enthusiasts. Exclusive Corellian gold highlights frame a lush interior of the finest levers, handcrafted components, and the undeniable feel of something beautiful at your fingertips. Well, if nothing else, the Dormanda have been very successful, it would appear. Or their captain is embezzling. Which wouldn't really surprise me.
like the move with the escape pod. Clever. You just don't run into idea people anymore, you know? And then Shay swooping in? Wow. Almost a shame the Marshal wants you both dead.
Is this Marshal in charge of all this?
Yes. She's paying the bills. Or at least my bills. She's got high and mighty ideas about taking over the Mandalorians. I'm just here to keep the galaxy's guard dogs out of the way. We're Darmanda. Don't care about Mando politics. We just like getting paid. Speaking of which, I'm gonna wrap this up. That engine leak you caused is messing up my favorite ship.
This is Bask's son himself.
You cannot win! Just give up! This is embarrassing! You cannot win! Just give up! This is embarrassing! Ow! Cannot win! Just give up! This is embarrassing!
Oh! It's our reward lockbox. There's the bridge controls.
Okay, wait. You got me. No need for this to get ugly. Or uglier. Getting hard to breathe in here. But you got a bigger problem. And I'm the only guy who can fix it. The controls are locked. The Field Marshal made sure nobody could scatter when things got tough. I didn't like it. But what are you gonna do?
And you have a fix.
I have a transport. A way out of here. A nice one. Take a look at the panel over there.
I got part of a passcode.
Let me walk away. You get the rest.
Go. But if I don't get that code, my whole clan hunts you down.
Don't worry, kid. A deal's a deal.
Who's in charge here?
That guy isn't the mission. Saving my brother is. Okay, good news. I got the rest of the passcode. Bad news. He wasn't kidding. The engine leak will kill the remaining crew unless we seal it off. What do you want me to do?
Can't have them coming back for revenge. Ignore it.
You're the boss.
Get us to the last tether ship.
Now on board the Seeker's Vigil. No doubt we picked up a codex entry. This heavily guarded spacefaring vault serves as a monument to what the Ashard consider the glories of Mandalorian culture. Within these fortified walls lay the history of conquest, raiding, victory, loss, and struggle that characterize a true Mandalorian warrior's existence. There are so many tomes in the libraries that the archivists have lost count. Tableaus and frescoes line the hallways, depicting Mandalorian battles whose names may be forgotten, but they are still part of their history.
Have faith. We planned for this.
Slowly fighting our way through. Ooh. Well, we have low objects, but... Oh! What? Oh. Oh. It certainly seemed too easy.
I don't think she's Varad or Darmanda. Just a guess.
I regret my association with those rat ghouls. Extreme times call for extreme measures. Field Marshal Cole promised the Ashad the relics. They belong to those who believe in honor. Shae Vizsla does not.
All this was to steal a few relics?
They are priceless symbols to those with honor. A reminder of what the Mandalorians once were. We stand with the Marshal, and you stand in our way.
You know you're working with people who have no honor, who are so reviled they were cast out of Mandalorian society. And yet you talk about honor. Aha. Okay.
The Ashad are true Mandalorians. The Ashad are true Mandalorians. Shae Vizsla is a blight on Mandalorian honor.
And here's the final tether which they were using to transport a lot of the relics from the Spirit of Vengeance.
Can anyone hear me? This is Jakaya Order aboard Flagship Spirit of Vengeance 2.
You hear that? Jakaya's alive!
Life support failing. Under fire. If you're doing something, do it now.
Let's go.
Can't we go any faster?
All remaining crew must gather on the bridge. I repeat, the bridge.
Aren't you the troublemaker?
Field Marshal Cole.
In the flesh. I wanted to personally thank you for illustrating the weak points in my plan. It won't happen again. A piece of advice? You're on the wrong side of this.
Why are you doing this?
The Mandalorian legacy. And revenge. Always revenge. But you don't see it. A shame, because a Jedi should understand fighting against the abuse of power.
Enough! What do you want, traitor?
If it isn't Shay herself, as predicted.
Answer the question.
You've made the Mandalorians servants. That won't stand. But enough about me. Your friends came all this way to die.
Mandalore is holding them back.
Okay, we get to meet this person herself. The Field Marshal Hedda Cole. She ran away rather quickly.
I'm enjoying this diversion. Still alive? Impressive. I'm enjoying this diversion. Still alive?
Almost down already.
We've got the Kadera banner. Now finish off Jakaya and that damn Jedi!
She's getting away!
Face me, traitor!
Enjoy your last days, Shay Vizsla. I certainly will.
Any crew that can stand are working on repairs, Mandalore.
Keep on them. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Ras, any sign of ships circling back?
Nothing. Apart from failing to rid the galaxy of my crotchety brother, they must have what they came for.
The Kadera banner.
I don't get it. What's it mean to her? Clan Kadera started an uprising against Mandalore the Vindicated. Refused to side with the Sith. Refused the call by their leader. To them, it was a matter of honor. Right or wrong, they were wiped out.
Doesn't explain why she went to all this trouble.
It's a symbol of rebellion. Maybe something for those outcasts to rally around.
Perhaps. But it feels like there's more to it. I don't know how she did it, but these groups should be slitting each other's throats, not working together. Something personal is driving her.
We can't let her divide us, Mandalore. Another civil war will rip us apart. Let me find her and end this.
We can't go charging into the unknown. We hardly know anything about her.
We have no choice. We can't let the trail go cold.
I'll leave at once.
You're in no shape for this kind of fight, you old Rancor.
Harjak! Then stop wasting time and go find this traitor, Mandalore. I'll take care of things here.
My hunt ends only in death. Hers or mine.
Will it really be so simple?
I wish it could be, but there are probably more attacks coming. I named Jakaya Ordo as Arbiter. On all matters, you speak with my voice and my authority. Prepare the clans for war!
And great, we have a Mandalorian civil war on our hands.
That was successful. Messy, but successful.
You got your Kadera banner, Field Marshal Cole, at great cost.
Are the Ashad not used to enemies shooting back?
A shame Clan Varad couldn't contain things on their ship once Shay's minions arrived.
Your precious followers got just as bloody. The difference is our reputation will increase, unlike yours.
We're good to go for the next phase, Field Marshal.
Darmanda must have got their credits.
Stop. It's true Clan Varad failed to contain the situation. Let's talk about that.
Thermal detonator!
Good reflexes, Ty. What we're missing here is the understanding that we must rely on each other. For example, if he lets go of that, we die. We all want something enough to bleed for it. Reputation, honor, credits, whatever. That conviction binds us together, makes us equal. So I'll need everyone to stay committed to each other. Like our lives depend on it. The Mandalorians have lost their way. They didn't remain committed. I will show them our unbroken history of honor that yet remains. A hidden chain of proud tradition waiting to drag the unworthy down. We have chosen a side in this battle, and we fight to win. You have your assignments. Go!
Mandoa Dratiku.
A very pretty speech. It's almost a shame that she ruined it in a sense. We all stand united. Honor, credits, reputation. And then she finished it with whatever, as if she just doesn't care about what they stand for. Yeah, she certainly has something to get out of this. Something else is driving her. We'll get ourselves back over to Odessa. Seems other situations are developing while we were on the spirit of vengeance, learning about this brewing civil war between the Mandalorian clans. One thing we will do before we take a break. We do have a codex entry on this field marshal, and we will be seeing more of her. So let us try to understand who he is. The leader of a group of disenfranchised Mandalorians known as the Hidden Chain. Header Cole rose to power through a combination of political acumen, skill in combat, and an unswerving belief that Mandalorians should use their skills in war to further their own agenda, rather than acting as simply mercenaries for hire. This belief appealed to many clans that had split away from Mandalore the Avenger. Cole herself took on the title of Field Marshal as a tribute to the Neo-Crusader movement from centuries past. Great. Yeah, she believes herself like the Neo-Crusaders of old, wanting to maybe restart a Mandalorian crusade. But no doubt we'll learn more about her actions going forward into the future. Next time when we come back, we'll head back over to Alliance operations and see how Jay Vizsla's hunt for this Hidden Chain and Field Marshal continue. But that's all for next time. Thank you all for joining me here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye bye now.